riders and such. I'm at the table like the Godfather, smoking a Dutch, controlling the bucks. I roll with enough niggas that'll blow in the clutch. Not only holding, we bust the fat rap. So pass that and let me hit it. Got me gas, black skins was mad fat. She flipped it. Bronx is equipped with niggas that'll rip shit. Studios get blown from D&D to Mystic. With this shit, I'll bomb the nation from a distance. The jewel, gotta have patience plus persistence. We rock, glass like rock. Birds waiting for bottles to pop. In the condo, models that rock. To sum up my career from bottom to top. Now we in the thick of it, and you don't stop.
Think it's how I got my whole clique to sound. Think it's how it gets down from town to town. If you didn't know, this clique can't be touched. If your clique ain't thick, you ain't fucking
check it. I be puffing blunts in the house, sex and stunts on the couch. This year, a lot of frauds might get punched in their mouth. But when your wife see me, she don't know how to act. So don't be mad when I blow out her back. For real, your whole team a bunch of cool parts who made a few bucks, shade a few sluts. Then y'all started running your lips a little too much. My whole crew wow, slick as new now. We go to clubs, hit the bar, trick 2,000. Other MCs ain't got a chance at all. Cause Big L Corleone is too advanced for y'all. Chicks can never walk away cause they like the sex. Flamboyant is the label that writes the checks. I'm a pimped out nigga that walk with kings, talk with slang, who ball from New York to Spain. Haters E-N-V-Y me, B-I-G, cause I'm VIP till I D-I-E. What?
Think it's how I got my whole clique to sound. Think it's how it gets down from town to town. If you didn't know, this clique can't be touched. If your clique ain't thick, you ain't fucking with us. Think it's how I got my whole clique to sound. Think it's how it gets down from town to town. If you didn't know, this clique can't be touched. If your clique ain't thick, you ain't fucking with us.
I spark light with the pen, drink OJ with gin, rock Timbs with my laces untied. Cruising the city on 17 inches, ride past winters, past the projects, stuck chilling on the bitches. Profile low as if I had an ill vengeance. Life on earth is just a death sentence. Fuck it, Alpha Omega, arm, leg, arm with cold steel if you pose a threat to my nature. D-I-double-G-I-N, I-N-T-H-E, craze lock shit times 10. Dive in, become a part of a cliche, the art of an expert. Your honor from New York to Florida, chicks rush corridors. Niggas try to star with us, besides rolling dick, my whole crew be marvelous.
Think it's how I got my whole clique to sound. Think it's how it gets down from town to town. If you didn't know, this clique can't be touched. If your clique ain't thick, you ain't fucking with us. Think it's how I got my whole clique to sound. Think it's how it gets down from town to town. If you didn't know, this clique can't be touched. If your clique ain't thick, you ain't fucking with us.
Worldwide, time to handle la bitch.
Down with the group called digging in the crate.
Worldwide, time to handle la bitch.
Down with the group called digging in the crate.
Worldwide.
They got the eye and the gold chain. They got the eye and the gold chain.
When young Einstein was a kid in the mid-80s, he saw how the B-boys lived. They wore the fat gold to rock a rap song. Einstein's taking off. Nice putting it on. There's not a pair of eyewear that can stop the glare of the Duke. Overexposed in photo shoots, he salutes the days of old with chains of gold. He looked around and found and the chain was sold. Over to the airport. He set off metal detectors, inspectors, pull him to the side and give him lectures. Going through his luggage, they try to test him, threaten to arrest him, asking lots of questions.
Like, why do you have a box of tissue?
To remove
what?
All the oily finger residue.
So look but don't touch, and let my chain shine.
Yo, put it on, Einstein.
They got the eye and the gold chain.
That's right.
They got the eye and the gold chain.
That's right.
Yeah. Guess what, bro? Guess what? This episode's dedicated to fucking my bro Lou. It's Lou's birthday, bro. It's Lou's birthday, bro. Everybody make sure you're saying happy birthday to my bro Lou, bro. It's fucking Lou's birthday. We're gonna start it off. Wait a second, I'm gonna tell Lou to watch the stream, bro. All right, what up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Lou's birthday, bro. We're gonna watch Lou's video, bro, because it's his birthday, bro.
Bokeh_1
Let's
says
go.
Fridays.
Gotta love Friday. What up, OK? Lou's birthday, so we're gonna fucking put it down for Lou right now. Everybody out there, make sure you fucking shout out. You gotta say happy birthday, Lou, in the fucking comments, bro. What in that case? This cuts a nut up. He's got a broken leg at the moment, so he can't ride. Yeah, boy. That fly out is actually massive, cunt. I mean, obviously BMX is going fast as fuck, but that's a fucking huge fly out, bro. Yup. Fucking sick cunt, bro. Alright, what up, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing pretty well. I haven't streamed in a little while, actually. A lot of things have been happening. What's been happening? Fucking... Bro, you might enjoy this, guys. I quit darts, bro. I quit smoking ciggies, which is fucking insane for me, bro. Like, I love darts. I still do love darts, but I mean, like... I just stopped. Not my thing for the moment. I got a kid that's pretty fresh. Really like being a dad. That's very eats. Been making fucking beats. I got the MPC right there. I was gonna do a beat making stream, but there's some things I need to attend to. If you tuned in right now, make sure you hit the follow, bro. I'm trying to get to the 500 followers, bro. We're at 395, bro. Deegs, what up, brother? How are ya? And Meso B, 1889. Fucking, you're an old cunt, bro. Well, you were born in 1889. You're old as shit, bro. Shouts to you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, boy. I need to do some background. I need to have like a background on the chat, man, because I can't really read that shit, bro. My eyes are old as shit. Make sure you jump in here, and the first thing you do when you jump in the chat, you say happy birthday, Lou. It's Lou's birthday, bro. Maybe. Bro, this is tech ass. Sorry if I'm not jumping off the walls, guys. I've actually watched this like fucking 100 times. Was that a bit of plastic peggery going on there? Lou, tap in. Was that plastic pegs, mate? Are you a plastic peg guy, bro? I got the feeling that you might be a plastic peg guy, bro. From the sound of that. I'm gonna find out. Bro, I did one time. One time I did a tray flip, I smashed my, like, when we were young, we used to film all the skate videos, obviously, right? But fucking, I was young, and my cousin had his fucking my cousin used to film with his mum's camera, but he'd bought like a fisheye for it. And I did a tray flip, bro, and I fucking just caked the fucking front of it, bro. Oh, like full, like snapped it, like. See like this? See like this? Like full just fucking mangled the front of that. This is a good build, this one. This one here's a really good build. This wouldn't that wouldn't happen to this one. There's not really any seams or anything for it to go. This is actually a very sturdy fucking build. But fuck, man, I fucking cooked that other one. I cooked the other one bad, bro. We're only halfway through the video. This is just the preview, bro. This is just the startup. This is the startup. Yeah. This is the startup. We're gonna by the way, if you fucking didn't get one of these posse shot hoodies, mate, you fucking missed out. Hard as shit.
Ah, thank God. Oh, that was the sketchiest barber fucker.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. Lou, shouldn't be doing this on your birthday, bro.
Are you alright, bro?
Yeah, it's so hectic, hey. Goddamn, buddy. What do you want me to say, buddy?
Yeah.
The light 540 down the stair set, bro. Goddamn.
Yeah. J up on the J up. Purple Bay does. She can get sticky like way does.
Sticky like a back home from Darling to Burnley. Yeah, I got the fattest Guernsey. Now you quite worthy. Yeah, I'm up early in the morning. Burning like a fucking once panel.
Bro, that's so fucking... I love that. I don't know. I love the fucking... Just the blasting down the fucking steps like that, bro. That...
Darling to Burnley. Yeah, I got the fattest Guernsey. Now you quite worthy. Yeah, I'm up early in the morning. Burning like a fucking once panel.
I love that shit. Damn, buddy. Hold high. Crazy.
Then I moved up to stealth. I got the big boy tags and a bag for your health. I got the arrows and a
That is just insane, bro.
I got arrows that point to the truth.
Was it... Didn't Chima Ferguson like frontside flip that or some shit? Or backside flip it? I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
Hey yo, must roll the zoo. I got this crazy ass strain from the motherfucker rolls around like Uber Eats. I got this street for the lockdown. Fuck that.
Fuck that, Andrews.
Got this shit locked down.
Straight up.
Heart still pump, I can't stop now.
Straight up.
Can't stop.
Look at fucking charging, cunt. Damn.
Night after night, lights keep flashing. Cunts don't follow the heart, they just follow fashion.
Still on the street, yeah, we're still fresh. Yeah, PS1 boys, yeah, we're still active. We brought it back to reality, motherfucker. Motherfucker, yeah.
That is fucking mental. Cunt, if you're watching and you don't think that's fucking mental, there's something wrong with you.
Trying to look at the rail.
Chef's Jimmer. Oi, who's this dude? Who's this dude? He's keen. He's like, bro, that was fucking nuts. Let me see. Let me see that shit. Yeah, damn. All right. Now, there's actually a video that I'm going to watch. We watched that because it's Lou's birthday. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. It keeps going. Do we keep going, guys? It certainly does keep going. Because he wins the fucking X Games. Happy birthday, Lou, bro. Ryan Reynolds did. Anyway, no, stop. Oi. Nah, we can't keep going because there's a reason of this stream. There's actual reason of this stream. So, Cinemassacre. Does anybody know about Cinemassacre? Anybody at home know about Cinemassacre? I used to smoke a lot of cones, bro, and watch Cinemassacre. I personally love Cinemassacre, one of my favorite of all time YouTube channels. Fucking sick YouTube channel, bro. Shouts to Mike Matei. And I shouldn't shout out Mike Matei first because Mike Matei posted pictures of his dick on fucking Twitter, and it made it real weird. Like, it made it so weird, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck his go was, bro. Like, I don't know why he decided to post his dick on Twitter, but that made the whole Cinemassacre thing a bit weird because it's about movies, right? It's about movies, bro. It's not about your dick, bro. Anyway, so Cinemassacre, they used to have this show called, fucking hell, this is how cooked it is, bro. I just remember Mike Matei's name, and he's the dick flasher. He's not even the main guy. Who's the fucking first guy? James Rolfe. James Rolfe is the main guy. Okay. Now, James Rolfe, right? He used to have this show called Angry Video Game Nerd, bro. I say bro way too much. I need a bro jar. Oi, can someone have a bro counter? Like, every time I say bro, I need a counter that goes off. Anyway. I could set up something like that. Actually, wait a second. This is a little bit of a tangent. But I'm going to set up a little web page, and it'll coincide with the stream, and then you can press buttons and shit on that web page, and it'll make things appear on my stream. I'm going to set that up. Next time I stream, I will have a fully interactive fucking stream, and you'll be able to add to the bro counter. You'll be able to do all sorts of shit. I just thought about that. Fucking genius. Anyway, James Rolfe was his name. He had Angry Video Game Nerd. Probably one of my favorite YouTube series ever. So pretty much the premise was he was like a video game nerd. Well, he fucking is a video game nerd. This cunt collects Super Nintendo and like NES games, and I don't know what else he collects, but I know that he definitely collects NES, Super Nintendo. It wouldn't surprise me if he's fucking Nerdington. Is that a word? If he's Nerdington, is that a fucking word? Anyway, it wouldn't surprise me if his wheelhouse of nerddom extended out to like maybe some DVDs and shit like this. This number keeps fucking calling me, and it says warning, suspected scam, and I'm not answering it. Anyway, calls me every day. Fuck off. So he has Angry Video Game Nerd. Every episode is about a different video game, and it's fucking mad, bro. He picks it apart. He throws all the shit. He knows what he's talking about, especially when it comes to movies as well. He had his own like film review one, and him and Mike Matei was his boy, bro. And Mike Matei used to fucking play video games with him and shit like that as well. And he also had a board game. He also had a board game show as well where he reviewed board games. So he did everything. He's one of them nerds, bro. He's like one of them nerds. Anyway, he's got a new video come out. It's called Top 10 Reasons Why Modern Movie Theaters Suck. Wait, I've read this completely wrong. Cunt. Why modern movie theaters suck. I don't give a fuck about a theater. I thought it was why modern movies suck. This is what I've been fucking ranting on for fucking ages. This is him. That's James Rolfe right there. Oh, bro, I read it wrong. Look. Oh, we reviewed Biodome, bro. Dank movie if anyone's ever seen fucking Biodome, bro. Alright, anyway. We're gonna watch this anyway. Why modern movie theaters suck. I fucking hate theaters, bro. I'm not even into theaters, bro. Let's see what he's got to say,
this
bro.
This might be a strange thing to say for someone who still pays to go to the movies, but I'm kind of tired of going to the movies. Kind of.
Same.
What ruined it for me wasn't streaming, it wasn't the pandemic, it wasn't even the audience, it was the theaters themselves. Now, I don't know if this is the most timely topic since
theaters used to be sick because they used to have like the fucking whole like arcade, bro. I was from a country town, and you'd go up into the theater, bro, and they'd have what was that fucking game? House of the Evil Dead. Is that it? House of the Evil Dead? I need like a House of the Evil. House of the Dead, bro. House of the Evil Dead. Bro, this game here, real ones know, bro. Real ones fucking know, bro. You go in there and it's cloaked off. It's cloaked off and it's scary, bro. It's scary and it's spooky. This was the shit, bro. This was legitimately the shit, bro. If you can't remember this
in 1996, when 3D graphics were still finding their feet, Sega threw open the doors to a mansion filled with creatures and horrors, and arcade goers willingly stepped inside. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Arcade Economy.
In Swan Hill, there was 2 of these machines, bro. There's fucking 2 of them, bro. There was one in Classic Fish Shop, and there was one at the Oasis Twin Cinema.
Show where we uncover the history and cost to beat of classic arcade games. Last time on the show, we dove into the revolutionary run-and-gun Contra. Today, we're taking a look at Sega's horror classic, The House of the Dead. And we're going to find out just how much it cost to beat this game when it released in 1996. Did these creatures want your cash as much as they wanted your flesh? Let's find out.
Help! Everyone's getting killed!
I'm not upset at the texture quality. This was like crack, bro.
In the mid-90s, Sega was on an absolute tear in the arcade scene.
100% they were.
The industry had started to transition heavily from 2D into 3D graphics, and Sega had brought some home runs to the arcades. They'd already blown minds with games like Virtua Fighter 2, Daytona USA, and Virtua Cop.
I need to, it's actually something I need to really do. I need to get a fucking, I need to get myself a CRT monitor. I've been wanting to get a CRT monitor for ages, bro. Like, it's gonna sound so counterintuitive, yeah. Definitely want to get myself a fucking CRT monitor. Apparently, if you play like new games on those old school monitors, they look insane. Like, apparently, if you play like Elden Ring on an old school CRT monitor, apparently it looks fucking nuts, bro, because of the refresh rate of it and shit. That's a whole nother thing.
Casing the variety and raw power of their Model 2 arcade board. By 96, they turned that graphical prowess towards something more visceral. Light gun games were popular arcade hits. Time Crisis and Lethal Enforcers already proved that.
Bro, so much Time Crisis went down at the house, bro. So much Time Crisis.
Initially, Sega wanted to target an older audience with another police shooter, but were afraid it would compete with their aforementioned game, Virtua Cop. Instead, they opted to turn the game into a horror shooter, and thus, The House of the Dead went into production using the Virtua Cop engine. Sega chose game planner Takashi Oda to direct the project. Oda has cited the 1995 movie Seven as inspiration for the game, and you can clearly see...
Really? This is one of those movies that I always like I've wanted to watch, but I've never watched. And I always flick past it. Like, I always flick past it. Alright, I'm gonna guess 7 Deadly Sins, 7 Ways to Die.
Big_Waverson says it's good.
You've seen it, Waverson? Watch the trailer. See what this shit's about.
Oh, Lord. We have ourselves a homicide.
I like early Brad Pitt.
If I may speak freely, this should not be his first assignment.
I've worked homicide 5 years.
Not here.
Brad Pitt's a cool cunt, bro.
Too long.
911, what's your emergency?
No fingerprints. No witnesses of any kind.
No.
It means that this is beginning. There are 7 deadly sins. Gluttony, greed, pride, sloth, wrath, lust, and envy.
2_Sigmund says, every day in this movie it's rain, apart from the last day.
True.
Honestly, have you ever seen anything like this? No.
Bro, personally for me personally,
Exacting.
every time something's about the 7 deadly sins, I'm kind of like, bro, like 7 deadly sins, come the fuck off it, bro. Come on, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about, but like, how many times we're gonna make let's make a movie about the 7 deadly sins, man. Like, surely there's some fucking better tropes to fucking lace a movie about. But in saying that, I really like fucking Ninja Scroll, so probably shouldn't be hating.
For the game, and you can clearly see the influence in the game's opening attract mode. For fear that the game may get banned in certain countries due to being too violent, the devs added the option for arcade operators to change the color of the blood to avoid censorship. In September 1996, The House of the Dead was released in Japan, with a worldwide release coming early in the following year. It was an instant classic, becoming one of the best-selling and most notorious light gun games of the time.
Yep.
Earlier in 1996, Capcom also released its inaugural entry to their zombie survival horror game, Resident Evil. The success of both Resident Evil and The House of the Dead sparked a zombie revival in both games and Hollywood at the time.
You fucking did.
It's even rumored that...
But you gave me Ninja Scroll, which I highly appreciate, but you actually gave me something that means much more to me than Ninja Scroll. And that's State Your Name, bro. State Your Name, I think it's just had its 20-year anniversary too, I think. 20-year or 15-year? 20.
House of the Dead acted as inspiration for the fast zombie that we would later see in movies like 28 Days Later and The Dawn of the Dead.
2_Sigmund says,
28
yes,
days.
sir.
28 days later, I'm not watching that shit either, bro. Dawn of the Dead, zombie shit in general. We're gonna move it to the side, bro. We're gonna move to the side with that shit. Anyway, back to this.
People have been complaining about movie theaters forever, but hey, complaining about stuff, that's kind of what I do. I even complain about Blu-rays sucking. Well, more specifically, why Blu-rays weren't that much of an upgrade over DVD, in my opinion. And I sell Blu-rays. So just to clarify.
I knew it. I knew he collected fucking DVDs, bro. I knew it. He had to. This is him. This is James Rolfe.
I still go to the theater. I still want to support the experience. There's something about a real movie theater, a big screen, popcorn, the lights going down.
Good movie.
When it works, nothing beats it. But somewhere in the last decade or so, the whole thing got worse. And before I get into it, let me get a few things out of the way, because these are not what this list is about. These are the classic problems that have been around for decades. People being assholes.
Nah, this isn't the guy that got his dick out on Twitter. This is what I'm saying. No, this is James. That's Jerry Seinfeld there. But this is James Rolfe. His mate I'll show you his mate after this. His mate is Mike Matei. Mike Matei got his dick out on Twitter.
In theaters,
which was such it was a full scandal, bro. It was such a scandal because like these guys were quite loved, bro. Like these guys were really loved in like the YouTube community of like wholesome content. Like they made wholesome content. And then he just goes and puts his dick on YouTube, on Twitter, bro. Like what the fuck, man?
Phones, popcorn butter that isn't actually butter and contains ingredients like this. I mean, just look at the...
Yeah, we need to probably go down that rabbit hole right there. I think can you guys hear my seat creaking? Is that like breaking your immersion? Should I stop breaking the fourth wall? Anyway, we need to figure out what's going on with this what they put in that fucking popcorn, man.
Where I can't pronounce this. Then you got soda cups that are like
can't pronounce it.
Like this.
Tertiary butthydroquine. Butyl hydroquine. Butyl hydroquine
adds to the immersion.
Butyl hydroquinone. Tertiary butyl hydroquinone. That's how I'm pronouncing that. What do you reckon? Tertiary butyl hydroquinone. Tertiary butyl hydroquinone. That's how I'm pronouncing that.
I mean, just look at the word. I can't pronounce this.
Tertiary
cups that are like the size
butyl
of a car
hydroquinone,
and just as expensive too. Anyway, that's old news. Your grandparents.
Tertiary butyl hydroquinone. What is tertiary butyl hydroquinone? Alright, come on, fucking tell me, motherfucker. I fucking said it right, bro. Can't. Aha! I pronounced that shit right. This is why they come and see me. This is why they see me, bro. This is why you see me, because I pronounced that shit right. None of them other cunts can do that.
2_Sigimix says, gun LOL.
Tertiary butyl hydroquinone, also known as TBHQ, is a synthetic antioxidant used to stop fats and oils from going rancid. You'll often find it in processed foods, cooking oils, snack foods, frozen meals, and some other fast food products. Its chemical name is tert-butyl hydroquinone, and it is derived from hydroquinone with a tert-butyl group attached. Okay, so pretty much it just extends shelf life of like oils and fats. So it's in potato chips, it's in instant noodles, it's in frozen foods, it's in vegetable oils, breakfast cereals. Food regulation in America, Europe, and Australia, New Zealand. You only have a very small amount of it in there. It's considered safe, however, in large doses in animal studies has been associated with toxic effects, which is why its strict limits exist. Fun fact, TBHQ became widely discussed online after some people noticed it listed in ingredients for products such as instant noodles and fast food frying oils. Despite sounding chemical and intimidating, it's primarily there to keep fats from spoiling during storage and transport. Yep, I've already said that. But guess what? If it's keeping it from spoiling in storage or transport, what is it doing in your stomach after it's in there? Do you know what I mean? You gotta remember, like, when things spoil, it's actually them breaking down. So they're oxidizing, they're starting to eat themselves and crush down. If it's supposed to do that in your stomach, brother, the acid's supposed to break it down and shit. So if you've got these chemicals that are preventing that now your stomach acid is fighting a lab-made fucking thing that's trying to make it not do that. And bottom line is, that's not good for you.
Complained about that stuff. Hey, remember when it costed a nickel? No, you don't. None of us were alive back then. Those were the Nickelodeons. That's why it was called the Nickelodeon. It cost a nickel.
Fuck off!
This list is about the brand new bullshit. Stuff that has only been around.
As if. The Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon costs a nickel, so it's an Odeon. What's it? An Odeon is a story, I think. Is an Odeon a story? O-D-E-O-N? No, O-D-E-O... Odeon.
Zem96 says, this is expired LOL.
Fucking bro, cunt. Are you ready? An Odeon, you ready? Is a building designed for musical performances, poetry recitals, or dramatic competitions. The term originates from ancient Greek, oidion, which translates literally to singing place. So a nickel Odeon. So a cinema that costs a nickel, that's Nickelodeon. Goddamn, bro.
For the last few years. So here we go. The top 10 reasons modern movie theaters suck.
Let's go.
Let's start with something simple.
I'm here for this.
Number 10. The showtime isn't the showtime. Your ticket says...
Sorry. I'm fucking sorry, guys. If you don't want me to keep pausing this, I'll stop. I promise I'll stop. But fuck, man, how good was Showtime, bro? Did anybody have like Ostar and shit back in the day? Or Netflix? Not Netflix. Ostar or Foxtel? Showtime got a cranking in my house,
2
bro.
underscore Siggy Mix says, straight math.
Straight math, bro. Straight math. Bro. Oh, Showtime and History Channel. History Channel still does get a workout in my house. But I'm not watching it on the History Channel. I'm like looking up History Channel docos and watching that shit. But History Channel slaps, bro.
7:15, the movie starts at 7:42. That's not a showtime. That's
that's not
suggestion.
Showtime.
30 minutes of pre-show garbage. And it's not even just trailers anymore. It's commercials. Car and
In my mind, Showtime was either always 8:30. 8:30 Showtime, bro. Like...
Zem96 says, yeah, the Odin is Hobart's big theater for music and shit, named appropriately.
Well, there you go. Fucking there you go. Fucking oath. 8:30 is Showtime in my mind. And then 9:30, 9:45 actually, that's adult show. And I don't mean like pornos, but I mean like that's like your R-rated fucking MA bust a strap in your face movie, bro.
insurance commercials, army recruitment ads, the local plumber. I'm renting a $20 seat for 2 hours and I'm watching the same Geico ad I just saw on YouTube before I left the house. Back in the day, they were just 3 trailers and a feature presentation card. Lights go down, movie, and that's it. Maybe 10 minutes total.
Yep.
Now, they've tripled the runtime of the pre-show and filled it with ads. If you decide to show up late to skip the crap, you might miss the opening of the movie. So, nope, you gotta come early. You're a captive. You can't leave. You paid to be there and are shown ads. It's like streaming services that show ads when you're already paying for the streaming service.
Don't get me started.
Here's a thought. Just print 2 times on the ticket. Doors at 7:15, showtime at 7:42, like a concert. Be honest. That's all I want. And before anyone mentions that AMC Theaters states on their website that movies start 25 to 30 minutes after the showtime, rewind the damn video and re-listen to what I just said. But hey, speaking of commercials, here's a message from today's sponsor. Unlike most movie theater seats, stay tuned, your bed should be something that you can comfortably sleep in. My old mattress.
Actually, I'm not gonna fast forward this ad because I like this guy. So watch this guy's ad. You're gonna have to watch this guy's ad right now.
Just feeling
I'm ordering
bad.
some
So,
food.
thankfully, this video sponsor, Titan Mattress, helped me find the perfect replacement, and my mornings have been ache-free ever since. Titan mattresses are engineered with a mix of high-quality foam and heavy-duty coils that are designed to resist sagging and sinking, making your mattress...
What is this cunt? Big Ern's Burgers. I want a Big Ern. I want a Big Ern burger. Bro, should I get a fucking Big Ern burger? Kind of chasing a Big Ern. They kind of look a bit fucked, but man. Like when a burger's got the Italian Stallion Big Ern. When a burger's just got like melted cheese all over it. I don't want. Nah, fuck that. I don't want that. There's too much melted cheese everywhere, man. You can't order something to your house that has melted cheese on it, bro. Because when it gets to your house, it's solid cheese, bro. Like, they don't think about this shit. They should have different pictures for their fucking order. For the online order, have different pictures for your restaurant, bro. Don't be having some cheesy melt. Because when it gets to my house, that melt no cheesy. Some crazy shit going down on fucking Facebook Marketplace lately, man. Fucking mental. You don't even really want to know about it.
Mattress feel like new for many years to come. Each mattress also comes with a limited lifetime warranty and a 120-night sleep trial. Titan mattresses have been third-party tested with over 200,000 rolls, double the industry norm, to prove their durability so that you know that they hold up great. Just head to their website, titanmattress.com, pick out your mattress, and that's it. Free shipping is included too in the US. You could even use your health savings account or flexible spending account to purchase your mattress. Then,
bro, you try and order something and it comes with a Pepsi? Guys, sorry, man. You guys are seeing too much of my real life here, bro. Pepsi? I don't want... Sunkissed. I'm just gonna have to go Sunkissed, like always. I'm about to eat a souvlaki. I haven't eaten a souvlaki in, I don't reckon I've eaten a souvlaki in like 5 years. You know what? Because I haven't eaten a souvlaki in like 5 years, fuck that. I'm not gonna start now. 100% not starting now. I'm not gonna have my first souvlaki in like 5 years delivered, bro. That's chat. These cunts at Grilled, man, they know how to get me every time. They know how to get me every time because, like, I go to Mighty Melbourne. I'm always like, yep, Mighty Melbourne, bro. Mighty Melbourne me up, bro.
A month. You basically need a monthly subscription now just to afford going to the movies. AMC A-List, Cinemark Movie Club, Regal Unlimited, they had to invent these things because the per-ticket price got so insane that nobody could pay it anymore. Think
Get
about
falafel
that.
and
Their
hummus
business
W
model
chili.
is broken.
Oh,
Fixing it
I already
and charging
ordered, man.
you monthly to keep it running. And then there are subcraption tiers within tiers. Yeah, AMC and Regal
that
have
is
different levels.
2_Sigimix says, that doesn't sound too west side of me at all, SMH.
No, it doesn't, bro, because I pump fucking... Oi, I'll tell you the best falafel and hummus, bro, with chili.
2_Sigimix says, IMA shut TF up.
No, I'll tell you the best one. Oi, best falafel and hummus, bro, is Bay Street, South Melbourne, bro. Bay Street, South Melbourne, bro. I thump it all the time, bro. It's so good. We'll go there one day. Bro, one day we'll go there. Alright? I'll take you there. You've probably already been there. And then there's actually one place that's better than that, and that's Half Moon Bakery, bro. Half Moon off Sydney Road.
2_Sigimix says, I'll lock it in.
Bro, Half Moon off Sydney Road, bro. That's probably the best falafel wrap that you'll ever have, bro. Absolute rort, man. Fucking Uber Eats is an absolute rort, bro. Anyway.
State you're in. Different prices, different rules, different number of movies per week. It's a mess. You need a spreadsheet to figure out what you're getting. Forgot to cancel? They keep charging you. Lose the card, reset everything. Want to
This
bring
is
a
like
guest?
gyms,
Well, that's
bro.
a different tier or a whole set of rules. And here's the thing that really gets me. When you walk into the theater now, you have to show the kid at the door your phone. He scans the QR code, and then his iPad takes 3 minutes to focus on the damn screen. Meanwhile, for this inconvenience, there was a 50-cent.
How many
convenience
cinemas
fee on
are
the
there in
ticket.
Melbourne?
Convenience for who? It would have been faster walking up to the kiosk, since you already got rid of the human cashiers. What a
Asta,
shitload
yep.
of fuck. Number 8, the concession confessions. Concessions used to be simple. Soda, popcorn, candy, maybe a hot dog, nachos, pretzel bites, whatever. But we're in and out.
Pretzel bites? The fuck is a pretzel
Nachos,
bite,
pretzel-
cunt? The fuck is that?
Tonight, we're going to make little pretzel bites using Pillsbury Crescent dough. This is the sheet. I didn't
Alright.
buy the crescent
Alright.
roll
I'm listening.
themselves this time. And what
I'm
we're
listening.
going to do, we've got water boiling here. And to that water, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Which
This guy's
comes up
hurting my
pretty good.
ears.
And that's boiling. So now what we're going to do is...
Wait a second, boiling water?
buy
Wait a
the
second. I
crescent roll themselves this time. And what we're going to do, we've got water boiling here. And to that water, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of baking soda.
There's still... Did he weigh that for 2 tablespoons? There's still fucking baking soda in it.
Which foams up pretty good. And that's boiling. So now what we're going to do is open this. maybe by peeling off some paper first, because it's not popping like that. There it did. It's rough looking. Let me get a sheet of parchment paper out here. While I'm doing this, I'll tell you that the reason that you boil pretzels and bagels actually is because it reacts with the starches, it changes the pH of the dough, and then
This guy calls himself the Gringo Baker. Look at his fucking thing, the Gringo Baker. So that, what, is he living in Mexico? Is he like, is he surrounded by lots of... Why is he surrounded by so many Mexican people that he's now the Gringo? Where's he from? Is his missus Mexican, maybe? I need to, just like Grandma makes them. What does Grandma make? Donuts. He makes a football cake. Okay. My new shirts. Okay. Hopefully there's like an intro video because I want to know why he's a Gringo. Here we go. Yeah, I reckon he's living in Mexico, maybe.
I'm Ken, also known as the Gringo Baker. I thought I'd do a little quick about me video. I'm from Maine, but they call me the Gringo Baker because I now live in Puerto Rico.
I told you! I told you! I told you! I told you! He's not gonna be called the Gringo fucking Baker if he still lives in fucking America. Why would he be the Gringo? He's in America. Somebody had to start calling him Gringo. He's in Puerto Rico.
For this fall will be 4 years. And I came here because I'm married to a woman from Puerto Rico. And
Fucking just said that before too. I said, I bet you his missus is like Mexican or something. She's Puerto Rican.
And we lived in the state for 36 years together. And every winter she would run down here to get away from the cold. And I'd stay home. And then one winter she said, why don't you come with me and spend the winter down there?
Yep.
And it took a little convincing, but I finally decided to do that. And don't you know, I fell in love with the place.
Fucking
I
oath you
also
did.
fell in love with baking some time ago. So now I've combined the two. And here we are. I'm a grandfather. I have 8 grandchildren. I have 4
Nice.
kids.
Nice.
And 2 dogs. You'll see the dogs in some of the videos. I hope
But not
you
the
watch
kids.
and enjoy my videos.
You will not see the kids, but kids are 100% not in the video, bro. Fucking good on him. I like the Gringo Baker. What else does he make? Like, oh, there's his missus making Puerto Rican pork chops. Fuck, I might have to. You know what? I might have to fucking move to Puerto Rico, I reckon. Start baking, bro. He's got a song.
On the snowy hills where the pine trees stand tall.
Fucking, of course he's making AI songs, bro. You can hear like the AI-ness, bro. This, oh, everybody, by the way, this is Mike Matei, bro. Where is he? That's Mike Matei there. This is the dude that got his dick out on
So I've
Twitter.
been getting asked a lot if I'm going to be getting the analog Nintendo 64, which I think comes out today.
This guy.
The answer is probably no, because for years I've had a component modded Nintendo 64. I use a component cable, and the component cable goes into this G-Comp, and all the different component cables go into these, and then it goes out to my CRT. So that's how I do things. So no, I'm probably not going to be getting that. Anyway, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask, and maybe I'll use this YouTube short format to answer your questions.
Do you reckon anybody's brought up his dick on... Yeah, motherfucking Mike. No, no one's mentioning it. He did it a long time ago, bro, so everyone's like forgiving him now.
Bites, whatever. But we're in and out in 3 minutes. The line moved, everyone got their snacks, everyone got to their seat before the trailers even started. Now, it's a full-ass restaurant. Chicken tenders, pizza, loaded fries, mozzarella sticks, mini churros. Huh. I've even seen that Indian samosas dish. And every single order takes 20 minutes because there's some poor kid in the back actually frying it up, cooked to order. Meanwhile, the line is wrapping around the lobby. The previews have already started. You're going to miss the opening. Some theaters let you order in advance, sure, like it's takeout, but that stuff is never ready when you get there. And even the classic stuff is messed up now. The popcorn is stale. Did you know they reused the popcorn from the night before? They just dumped yesterday's leftovers in with the fresh batch. That's the official secret of movie theater popcorn. The hot dog rolls are rock.
Speaking of this, bro, does anybody remember I think it's the movie Clerks, maybe? It's like, it's the egg. He cuts the egg. That, bro. When I saw that in Clerks, bro. I said, please let that not be a real thing. I said, please let that not be a real thing. Oh, fucking hell, man.
2_SiggyMix says, ha ha ha.
Bro. Egg loaf. Egg loaf. People are getting fed fucking egg loaf out here, bro. Oh, it's like the Devon of eggs, bro. It's the Devon of eggs.
Okay, no more words. I bet you've already seen the video cover.
It's always a cunt like this, bro. It's always a cunt like this that's behind fucking egglog.
XI now is today's menu. Hey kid, show me what you got. Awesome, we got one. Obviously, besides the cat, you will need a white glass and 2.
Something is fucking wrong, bro. Something is wrong with this part of the world. Dude, where the fuck these cunts are from? Something's fucking wrong with this. There was the fucking wackiest sense of fucking humor, bro. Bro, these cunts have... Bro, man, when I was in Germany, bro, fuck me dead, cunt. These cunts' sense of humor, bro. Just fucking tapped, bro.
Obviously, besides the cat, you will need a white glass and 2 metal tubes. Thus, I will use a French press coffee pitcher. Now let's pour some water in a tall pot and place our glass inside it. Due to the nature laws, it won't be staying still in the pot. We'll place something heavy on top as a press, turn the heat on medium-high level and bring the water to boil. Meanwhile, we have to separate whites and yolks from 10 eggs. These lone eggs are turning to be so wasteful. Oh my god. By the way, in this process I'm using 3 bowls. It will be quite pitiful if you will separate 9 eggs and occasionally will drop the yolk in the end. So if the eggs were separated correctly, you may pour the whites in the main bowl. Easy as pie. Don't even think placing the cold glass into the boiling water. It should be heated together with the water. Now it's time to pour the whites and place the pitcher back into the pot. Cover with the lid. 25-30 minutes will be more than enough for the whites to harden. Make sure that it's at the same level with the glass edge but is not reaching inside. While we are waiting for the whites to boil, it seems to be the perfect time for you guys to subscribe on our channel and put the thumbs up for this video.
Do you guys reckon I can make an egg log? I could make this, bro.
Is the most difficult part of our cooking process. Now it's time to take the pitcher out. You'll need a tube that will have approximately the same diameter as a yolk. Turn slightly and then take it out. From the inside, the tube will be filled with whites. Take them out from the tube and voila, you have a great snack while you're doing the next steps. And obviously you probably figure out...
Nah. No, bro! This guy, man, I'm fucking onto him. I'm onto him. Guys, hey, everybody that's watching this stream with me, are you guys fucking onto him?
Says, sus.
Sus as fuck, bro. This guy's sus as fuck, cunt. I don't mean to raise my voice or nothing, but... Come on, what are we doing here? What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here?
What are we going to do further? Whisk the yolks slightly and fill the emptiness inside the whites. Place the pitcher in the pot again. Add some water, since part of it most probably is gone, and let it boil for another 25 minutes. By the way, the idea for this video came to us directly from demo. There's even a commercial production of the lone eggs. We found an old YouTube video of this process. See the link in the description for this video. but looks like we are the first one who cooked them at home. I mean, really cooked.
What is this look, bro? Cunt, what is that look, bro?
I mean, really cooked, without doing the mess that you can find online. Well, obviously we did this all together. You are part of the crew. Why don't spend another 2 hours in...
Don't implicate me in this. I'm a part of the crew. I've just watched, bro.
Instead of regular 10 minutes to boil the eggs. Isn't it cool? Last but not least, we'll need another glass with smaller diameter. We use the tube for electronic pepper grinder. What you need to do is the same thing we did earlier. Push it inside, twist a little bit, and take out. Now all we have to do is just to shake the tube slightly and voila! Take out, shake, and eggs is done. Do you see how smooth their surface is? I think we may even start our own business. After learning English, of course. Thus I have a cat.
Get your cat out of the kitchen, cunt. Get your fucking cat away from the egg log, mate. You fucking dirty cunt. Get your cat away from the fucking egg log.
Big Waverson says, why he caressing the log?
Greetings, gastronauts. This is Keith Cooks. I'm Keith, and today I'm...
Gastronauts! Wow.
_SiggyMix says, you and your sus cat CVNT.
For a long time. The definitive video of how to make a long egg.
I kind of like...
So almost a year ago, last April the 1st, in fact, I published a video called The Long Egg Experiment, which was well received and has had lots of viewers, some of whom just really don't get the point.
Well, if you're watching, make sure that you hit follow, bro.
And what
30,
it was,
I'm trying to
was
get
me
500 followers. We've
trying
got
to make a long
395.
egg.
I think we're capped
What's a
out.
long egg, Keefy? Well, if you've ever had a thing called a gala pie, which is it's a long pork pie baked in a...
See this, guys. See this. When I was in London, one thing that everyone was like, you gotta have the pie and fucking mashed peas and all that sort of shit, right? Bro, this is why I didn't like the pie in London, bro. Because look at how thick, where am I going? Look at how thick the edge is, bro. See that? The pie that I had in London was like that, bro, and had just this huge, thick edge on it, and it had space between the stuff that was in it. It was like really strange, bro. Like I ate it, I enjoyed it, but it was so fucking dense. Like the walls of the pie was so psycholy dense. That's why everybody watching this stream right now just really needs to fucking just like thank God for Australia, bro. Because our pies aren't like that. Our pies are not like that, bro. So everybody here, fucking practice gratitude right now and say fucking thank you, Australia. Because we haven't got pies like that.
Loaf tin, and it has boiled egg running down the middle. Now, traditionally, that would just be normal eggs with the ends cut off and laid side to side.
Yeah,
but,
that seems much better.
Industrially, there is a machine that can produce these things called long eggs, where, you know, it's continuous, so you get the same amount of egg in every slice. It's brilliant, and I thought, I want to try that. Anyway, it turned out to be easier said than done, and in the end, I didn't
He's a gastronaut.
really
That's why I
succeed
try it. He's a
easily.
fucking gastronaut.
So anyway, I've spent a bit of money and a bit of time on R&D, and I've now got, I think, a foolproof method for making a long egg. And if you're in America, you've probably heard of a thing called a rollie, which is a vertical cooking system that produces a kind of egg lollipop that looks a bit like a long egg from the...
Sorry, what the fuck is an egg lollipop, cunt? What is an egg lollipop? Oh my gosh, I'm so deep in it, fucking hell. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, I can get down with that. I can really get down with that, actually. Yep, not hating here. I like that.
Outside, but it's not inside because the yolk isn't continuous. Anyway, long egg, easy one, you know how. Let's do it. Right, here's what you need to make a long egg. Something to contain the egg while it's cooking.
He's making it exactly the same as the other dude.
For cook the egg, you will need I've tried pop it into the pipe, stop the egg sticking. There we go. And at 85 degrees now is, well, I'll get the top spacer off that and then get the rod out, the Teflon rod from the middle. And if you twist it, it comes out more easily. We need to stop. Okay. Oh, yes.
2_Siggy
Oh, yeah.
says, Colonel Sanders of eggs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. That is...
I like this guy's egg roll better.
I've done it. I'm going to the pub. Yay.
I'm going to the pub. Yay. Alright, this guy did it good. I respect this guy's egg log. I respect the other guy's egg log because he did it using just like random shit in his fucking laundry in his kitchen. This guy's got like he was using machines. Although I think he's picked this up from like fucking Dalson's or Reese Plumbing. I think he got this from Reese Plumbing, bro. But oh, yeah. No, I'm not trying to do that.
Card. And the dogs have been on that roller since 9 a.m. You bite into one and it's like chewing a grease-flavored Yankee candle. Or worse.
A Yankee candle? What is Yankee
chewing
candle?
A grease-flavored Yankee.
The fuck is a Yankee candle? Oh, this video is fucking just given, bro. What is a Yankee candle? Oh, it's not real. There's no grease candle. Do you reckon there's a fart candle? like a poo candle? Poo candle? Oh. Horse manure candle. Interesting. Diarrhea candle. Nah, no way, can't. Sweaty butt crack candle. A shart candle. I'm not paying that much for a fucking poo candle, like straight up. Some liquid ass. Australia Post, they do it. Renders a room uninhabitable for 30 minutes just by spraying a little bit of liquid ass. What other kind of like camouflage Levi's? Why are these lumped in with the they kind of go a little bit hard, bro. A little bit. Oh no, not fully convinced on that. See, look, this is vintage. These are just vintage ones. I still appreciate how they've got the vintage. And they've got like a powdery texture to the rubber, which I really appreciate.
Candle. Or worse, they make it from scratch in the fucking microwave and you get your Nathan's Famous Beef Frank with a molten core. And the soda heads, I'm pretty sure the last time those were cleaned was the Bush administration. I mean, the first one. Here's my proposal. Go back to basics. Popcorn, candy, hot dogs, soda, and do them well. That's the whole job.
Yep, I like
you don't
that.
need to be Applebee's, which is already a low bar. You're a movie theater. Fuck. Number 7. AMC? What's that stand for? Ass-munching cocksuckers? Awful movie chain? Yeah, I'm singling out AMC for this one because they pulled off 3 separate pieces of the bullshit trifecta. I got 3 points here. So it's number 7A, the A-List Express line. You pay a monthly fee to be in their elite club. The perk? You get to skip the regular line. Except nobody enforces it. Everybody just walks up to the express line. The kid behind the counter doesn't care. He doesn't ask.
Straight
the
up.
express line is identical to the regular line. It just has a sign on it. What am I paying for exactly? 7B, the Stubbs ID thing. They'll occasionally demand you show ID to verify you're the person on the account. The manager had to come over, like, is this the Philadelphia International Airport? I'm here to see a movie. Didn't think the TSA needed to check my real ID. And 7C, the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines. Oh, the Freestyle. A touchscreen with 1,000 flavors. Cherry vanilla, Coke, orange Sprite, raspberry, whatever, some rotating awful flavor. Right now it's Mandalorian Beskar Brew Zero and Minute Maid Galactic Green Lemonade. Just say that. Minute Maid Galactic Green Lemonade. It's like a movie trailer. Minute Maid Galactic Green Lemonade.
Americans be drinking this shit, bro. And I suppose, like, we be drinking this shit as well. But, like, I'm about to drink a Sunkist. Probably won't even drink it, to be honest. It's got too much, what was the word? Oi, everybody. If you've been watching, what's this have in it? See this shit here? See the popcorn? What does this shit have in it? It's tertiary what? Can you guys remember?
Lemonade! Yuck. Like
Tertiary.
Baby Yoda pissed in a cup. Plus, half of these choices are
hydroxychloroquine.
Bigspluff_Ina_Suit says, red 40.
Tetrahydroquine. No, it was tertiary butahydroquinone, wasn't it? I don't know. I can't remember.
always unavailable. The ones that are working are completely out of calibration, so your Coke tastes like flat seltzer water with a memory of syrup.
Always.
They look like they run on these little cartridges, like printer ink. Printer ink?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the bag-in-box? I worked at a movie theater back in the day. Yeah, that was actually like 26 years ago. I remember carrying 50-pound boxes of highly concentrated, high-fructose corn syrup on my back. It worked. It worked for 50 years, and it tasted right, and the guy behind the counter poured it for me. So now we got a machine that I have to pay to get myself a drink, and it produces brown water with 10,000 different hues of food coloring to spit into it. It's the illusion of choice, and all the choices suck. Number 6, reserved seating, but misery for all. Used to be, you walked into the theater, you sat wherever you wanted. If the guy next to you was being weird, you got up, you moved, problem solved. Now, you're locked in. You picked seat G7, days, sometimes weeks in advance, or hell, a year in advance if you want to see a movie in 70mm or one of those one-night-only Fathom events. You're now locked into that seat. The guy next to you smells like a dumpster. Tough. The family behind you opening 50 bags of chips the entire movie? Tough. And don't even get me started on people who take their shoes off. It's your seat and your problem. And if you do try to move, well, someone else could come in late and sit in the seats you're trying to escape to. Now you're playing musical chairs in the dark with pissed off strangers. Sometimes I have to open the theater app in the actual theater to see the seat map and figure out where people already are. I'm in the theater, playing fucking Minesweeper to figure out where I can move. In the theater I'm already in. And waiting until the day of to buy doesn't work either because every decent seat is gone. You're now stuck in row 1. Why are
I kind of feel like this is exactly the same as like fucking taking like Jetstar or fucking something. Do you know what I mean? The same shit.
there are even seats this close to the screen anyway? How are you supposed to watch a movie from this angle? Now I need that chiropractor who had that ad run before the movie. Number 5, the pre-show logo limbo. Every theater chain decided at some point in the last few years that they needed a signature intro, a whole piece of branding. Their company's personality
They don't need
condensed
that.
into a 1-minute short that plays before every movie.
They don't need that. Oh, it's kind of look. If you're a company, you'd be like, yeah, that's a cool thing, but I don't think you need that. I really like Lido. Is it Lido or Lido? Lido Cinema in Hawthorne. That shit Slaps, bro. That's a good cinema. That's a really good cinema.
Back in the day, the chain intro was just a logo. Maybe it was animated or a dancing magic hat like at United Artists. 20 seconds tops. You knew where you were. Cool. Move on. Now, it's a religious experience. AMC has goddamn Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman in a pinstripe zoot suit walking through an empty theater whispering about how somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Nicole, I'm here to see Minions 8. Shut the hell up. It plays before every movie. Same speech. Same dramatic pause.
Busy Widget
Same
says,
goddamn Jurassic Park
Lido
World
Fresh
clip
AZ.
for 5 fucking years now. If you go to the movies more than once a month, you've seen it more than most
What up,
friends
Busy
in real
Widget?
life. And Regal.
I'm just letting everybody know that if you're watching on Kick, man, make sure you hit me a follow because I'm sitting on 395. I'm trying to get to 500. And I want 5 more, so that just kicks over. We're 5 off 400, so if you are watching and you haven't followed, make sure you just do that.
Oh, Regal's the worst with these. They just
Busy
got
Widget
rid of the
says,
"Hey you
"Love a
guys"
tight
one,
ass
where
Tuesday.
it was just
Yeah,
people
bro.
quoting movies for 30 seconds. It was
Actually,
really
you're making me
embarrassing
want to
sit
go
through,
see more
especially if you
cinemas,
saw
more
multiple
movies.
in one weekend, or God forbid, the same day. There's no dignity in that. In the words of Larry Fine, where's your dignity? They also have a Pepsi ad, which used to be worse. And then there's the roller coaster, the Regal coaster, the CGI roller coaster from the 90s that zooms through space and back into the theater you're in. That was iconic. That was childhood. A whole generation of moviegoers grew up with that thing. They could have left it alone. Nope, they redid it again. Brand new version, and it somehow looks worse than the original from the 90s. Cheap CGI, plasticky, looks like a PS3 cutscene. The popcorn kernel jump scare is also gone. Why fix what wasn't broken? If you're going to redo it, do something cool. Start with a wooden roller coaster look on 35mm film. Go through the history of movies in time, the Western, the horror movie, the sci-fi, and then end on a modern coaster blasting through superhero movies. Make it mean something. Your name is Regal. Why isn't it royalty or themed with crowns and kings and stuff? You know, like the lion from Wizard of Oz with his regal robes. Why was it a roller coaster to begin with? Number 4. Comfortable recliners, uncomfortable truth. Recliners, big leather seats, you lean back, footrest comes up. Everybody loves them until the movie actually starts. First of all, the theaters tore out half the seats in every auditorium.
I haven't been to a cinema
That's how
like
they
this.
justified the price hike. Supply and demand, right? Except
I've never been to a cinema that has like the big recliners and shit like that. Is there one in Melbourne that does that?
they just artificially removed the supply. Genius business move. But the real problem, these mammoth seats squeak every time someone moves the leg rest. Oh no! Oh, just imagine Chewbacca covering his ears. The quietest scene in the movie, the dramatic moment. The music drops out, pin drop silence. The Joker's about to deliver his big line. Somebody 3 rows back hit the seat button. Motherfucker. And I didn't even talk to you about bringing children to the movie theater, because when my youngest kid found out how to recline the seat, it was over and over again. Recline it forward, recline it back, forward, back. It was just like, it was like a fun ride or something. Oh my gosh. Stop hitting that button. Trying to get a kid to sit through a movie, whole other story, whole other level of problems. So for the entire 2.5-hour runtime, it's an orchestra of creaking hydraulics. And here's the part that really gets me. They are never clean. Public pleather reclined into by thousands.
I'm the fucking
Spilled
worst for
drinks,
that, bro. Like, I
spilled
gotta fucking
popcorn,
admit.
spilled
I gotta admit,
whatever else.
bro.
and
I just
you're
be
laying
making,
in
I
it
make
for
the
2
fucking
hours.
craziest
And
mess,
now they're
bro.
adding massage seats. Massage settings, like a creepy motel with the magic fingers from the 70s. I came here to see Mortal Kombat 2. I did not come here for...
Oi, just let's talk about that. I want to see Mortal Kombat 2. The next video we're going to watch is actually about Mortal Kombat 2, because I saw the trailer for that, and I actually I got G'd up, bro. I saw the trailer and I got fucking G'd up, bro.
that hasn't been cleaned since it was installed. And these recliners lead right into number 3. Suspension of disbelief is suspended. The stuff that distracts you from the screen and takes you out of the movie you're invested into. We just talked about the sounds coming from the seats, but let's talk about the sight distractions. The
How about the
dark
sounds
room.
come from my
I mean,
seat,
that's
bro?
the whole point of a movie theater. Now, you can recreate the dark room at home. I mean, you could set up your home theater in your basement, or you can just cover up some windows, whatever. But the movie theater is meant to give you that full experience.
Yeah.
But the random lights are just too damn bright. Aisle lights, exit
Yep.
signs, floor
Yep.
strips,
Yep.
neon in the theater chain's brand colors.
Yep.
My local IMAX theater has these giant white signs that say IMAX on either side of the screen that blast white light all over the trailers.
Yep.
And why? I know I'm in an IMAX. I bought the ticket. I'm already here. You don't need to remind me. And the
Hey,
door to the hallway is
fucking
sometimes
word.
propped open the whole movie. The hallway light spilling onto the screen.
Yep.
Half the audience can see it. Nobody has the balls to get up and close it. Not to mention, with the doors open, all the audio from the other movies playing in the theater, which also have their doors left open, are spilling into your theater. Take your kids to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie set to the sounds of the Faces of Death remake? Yeah, that'll get some asses in seats. Then there's this new trend. Theaters are turning into destinations, massive arcades, bowling alleys, massage chairs, photo booths, full bars. I saw a video of a theater with a slide for kids.
Nah! Stop it! Stop it! No!
To watch a movie. I did not come to a Dave & Buster's daycare center. And those arcades, they're a far cry from the arcades of the 80s and 90s.
Exactly.
It's a row of crane games and coin pushers. It's just more bullshit coming at you from every angle to squeeze your wallet. Also, social media is now the reason people go to movies. The latest horror film, Obsession, exploded at the box office in week 2 of its run because of TikTok.
Big Spliff _
Great for the box
_
office,
says,
sure, but that
I'm
meant
going back
packed
to
theaters
keep
full
it
of
real.
teens filming the
Hey, Big
screen
Spliff.
during every viral moment. Same thing happened for the Michael Jackson movie. The biggest one was the Minecraft chicken jockey thing. Entire theaters losing their minds, throwing popcorn, getting kicked out, and the theaters invite this stuff now to fill seats. Sing-along showtimes, and I quote, meme-along showtimes. It's obnoxious, but I get it. I love the interactive cult movie vibe. That's cool. And for some people, that's the only way going to the movies is fun anymore. And now they're not even showing movies. Netflix wanted to put the Stranger Things finale on the big screen, but cast contracts wouldn't let theaters sell tickets. So theaters sold concession vouchers with the seats being free. That weekend, they pulled in more money than Avatar at the box office. The theater is slowly becoming a communal living room with $15 hot dogs or a family fun center. But a theater should just be a theater. Show actual movies, turn the lights off, shut the damn door, cut all the bullshit. Number 2, format fraud. Every chain invented its own fake premium format. Regal has RPX, AMC has Prime, Cinemark has XD. They're all just a theater with slightly bigger speakers or laser projector and a $10 upcharge. 3D is still kicking around. You pay extra for a dimmer picture
4D,
and
bro.
a pair of glasses that hopefully
Bit of
have been
4D,
cleaned
bro.
off after they got dumped into the giant bucket with the other glasses. 4DX, pay extra to get shaken around and have your drink spilled on you. Like a
No! Where do I do this? Cunt. 40x. Fuck off. Fuck off. Where can I see 40x at, bro? Well, fuck off, cunt. Find sessions for 40x. What, and they're gonna shake me around? No way. Find sessions. Loading. Nothing's happening. There's 7 40x in... Come on. As if there's 40x in Melbourne. Century City. Where the fuck is Century City? Glen Waverley? Get fucked. Wind, water, lightning, and motion effects. Why has nobody ever told me about this? Why hasn't anybody ever told me about this? Is this in 40x? It is. Masters of the Universe in 40x. Amazing Digital Circus. Star Wars Mandalorian in 40... Is this 40x? 40x, cunt. 3D format. 40x. Harry Potter, 40x. $30? Bro, $32 for some 40x Masters of the Universe. That's not that bad, bro.
Theme park ride, except you're trying to watch a movie. Screen X. The image hits all 3 walls of the theater. The sides hit your peripheral vision and makes you nauseous. But the king of the scam? IMAX. There's IMAX, and then there's IMAX. Back in the day, IMAX was what they had at the Franklin Institute in Philly. It's a giant dome-shaped screen. It's awesome. They show these huge science movies. You go on a field trip in 4th grade and see a documentary about whales and feel like you were inside the ocean. That's what IMAX was meant to be. It was immersive. And oh man, the Omniverse. It was the fucking Omniverse theater. Yeah, what I loved the best about that Franklin Institute Omniverse theater was right before the movie, it was a tradition that they would show this little film called Philadelphia Anthem. And it was basically like you're flying through Philly doing all the sightseeing and everything. It was awesome. And then they updated it. They did a new one. It was called Philadelphia Symphony. Now I don't even know what they show, if it's even there anymore. But man, I'd love to see those again. That would be a trip.
Yeah, that's cool.
But anyway, somehow, somewhere along the way, it became a premium theater experience with film cameras labeled with the IMAX logo. Real IMAX is a 70mm format. Like, it's a Mad, 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 Mad World, which premiered at the Cinerama Dome. IMAX is meant to be...
See, look, this is the type of shit. This is the type of shit we need fucking... This is the type of shit I want to know. $70mm.
You know, even for a policeman,
Fuck, the image looks good, eh?
it was rather outrageous.
Well, you could have taken a fair share like the rest of us, but no, you had to go and grab up the whole scene, baby.
We had $350,000 right in our hands.
And that's just translated to 1080p, you know what I mean? Like, you're watching 1080p right now.
Shut up.
Wish I knew what they were going to do to us. But no matter what happens to us, what happens to you, I hope will be worse.
I don't think you have to worry too much about that. My wife is divorcing me. My mother-in-law is suing me for damages. My daughter is applying to the courts to have her name changed. My pension has been revoked. And the only reason that you 10 idiots will very likely get off lightly is because the judge will have me up there to throw the book at.
Oh, that's tough.
I'd like to think that sometime, maybe 10 or 20 years from now, there'd be something I could laugh at. Anything.
Now see here, you idiots, it's all your fault. Because if you hadn't...
She hit the air. She caught air. Ah, so grandiose. I'm definitely gonna put that on a list of movies for me to watch. Fuck yeah. Fuck nice.
Like 8 stories tall. I mean, nearly square screen, resolution equivalent to 12K, the real deal. In 2008, IMAX figured out a way to print money. Instead of building those giant expensive theaters, they came up with digital IMAX. 2 regular projectors aimed at the same screen that's a little bigger than normal. Slap the IMAX logo on the door, charge an extra $10, done. Same name, but not as good.
When did they figure that out?
Real deal. In 2008,
2008. Okay.
IMAX figured out a way to print money. Instead of building those giant expensive theaters, they came up with digital IMAX. 2 regular projectors aimed at the same screen that's a little bigger than normal.
Because when was the Melbourne IMAX is... When was that built? It's the largest IMAX theater in the Southern Hemisphere. It's 1994. Closed twice in 1910s. Is it Is this a real... I dare say this is a real IMAX cinema? Screen is 32 meters by 23 meters. Ours is bigger than Sydney's. Let's go. Melbourne's features a 1570 projector, while Sydney does not. There you go. So I think Sydney's IMAX is the fake IMAX and Melbourne is the real IMAX. Yep, 70 millimeter film horizontally. Yeah, so we've got real IMAX here, but Sydney's is the fake IMAX. Wow, that's interesting. So this is what Sydney has, IMAX digital, and I think this is what we have. This fucker. That's absolutely crazy. That's really naughty.
Slap the IMAX logo on the door, charge an extra $10, done. Same name, but not as good. And it worked. More IMAX theaters in more places meant more seats to sell on opening weekend. More seats sold meant a bigger box office number, and bigger box office always means more news coverage, more hype, and more people showing up next weekend. People started calling these fake ones Limax. There's a whole Wikipedia article about it. Some of these IMAX screens are 10 times smaller than real IMAX. Here's how you tell. If the screen looks like a normal widescreen TV, 16:9 shape, congratulations, you got Limaxed. I will say any theater that says IMAX usually has a nicer picture and the speakers are better, but I'm not sure how many people would really notice if they had the opportunity to watch a normal presentation and IMAX side by side for the price hike. And another modern thing that isn't a huge deal but bugs me, movie posters are almost fully phased out. Every poster in the lobby is now a giant LED
digital,
screen.
yeah.
Sure, it's
Fucking...
easier for the guy who used to swap them out. And yeah, it's convenient that they can cycle through different posters.
It's cost
but it's
effective,
one more nail
brother.
in the coffin of physical analog stuff. And between those screens and all the neon lights, your local theater lobby now looks like Times Square or a LED Death Star. And the number one reason modern movie theaters suck?
Yep.
The corny cash grab.
Yes.
Popcorn buckets.
Oh.
This is the one that broke my brain. So this became
kind of a cool
full
bucket, though.
public crisis when Dune Part 2 came out. AMC put out a sandworm-shaped popcorn bucket. You reach into the mouth to get the popcorn, but it looks like a damn sex toy. It went viral. It got an SNL sketch. AMC themselves came out and admitted they had no idea it would take off like that. They said, and I quote, they wouldn't have made it if they had known. And then every other movie saw the dollar signs. Beetlejuice sandworm, different sandworm by the way, the Gladiator Coliseum, Terrifier 3 had Art the Clown's severed head, Ghostbusters Ghost Trap and Ecto 1
yeah.
eating Ant-Man's brains, a literal brown
Kinda
hat,
like these.
Wolverine's open mouth to parody the sandworm. It's never ending. There's
I
also
kinda
this
like
popcorn
them.
bucket arms race between AMC, Regal, and Cinemark to see who can cram the most microplastics into our water supply over the
Yeah,
next
true.
50 years. $30 for a piece of plastic that holds less popcorn than the regular paper bag does.
Yeah.
And then what do you do with it? You take it home. You put it on a shelf. It collects dust. Your wife asks why there's a severed clown head on the mantle. This is just merch. They figured out how to sell us toys at the concession stand. So that's my list. 10 reasons modern movie theaters suck. But here's the thing. I'm still going. And I think most of us are. Because even with all the junk, the squeaky chairs, Nicole Kidman whispering, the $30 sandworm, when the lights actually go down and the right movie is playing on the right screen with the right crowd, there's still nothing like it. After COVID shut everything down, there was a couple years where I really wondered if theaters were going to come back at all. And they did. People came back. The big movies are still huge events. Barbenheimer happened. The Mario movie packed houses. Going to the theater still matters, even if it costs an arm and a leg. Yeah, I'm going to complain. That's what I do. But the theater experience itself, it's worth saving and supporting.
Awesome. Awesome. Love your fucking work, brother. James Rolfe. I love your work, mate. Fucking sick. That was sick. Shouts to everybody still watching. Think I might wrap it up now. I might start doing. I got some other shit I need to do. What are we feeling? Who's out there? Let me make some noise. Let me know. Definitely do love a fucking dank stream, man. Where's the Mike Matei scandal, bro? Anyway, we don't need to bring this into it. He just fucking flopped his dick out on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what happened. But anyway, much love to you guys. You're all fucking sick cunts. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you are watching right now, I've seen it, bro. If you are watching right now, make sure that you do click follow, bro. Alright? Don't need to worry about sub. I don't want your fucking money. I just want you to click follow, bro, because I'm trying to get to 500 followers. So if you tuned in, big love to ya. Alright, everybody.